Beacon Hill, important items were left unaddressed as the legislature ended its formal sessions.
But there's still some hope that some of those loose ends could be tied up. And of course, some issues will simply have to wait till next year. Craig Sandler with the State House News Service here with more of his insight. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Rondella. Great to see you.
You too. We know some items like expanding clean energy facility, hospital stabilization, economic development. A whole agenda was frozen when formal negotiations ended with the House and Senate leaders locked in disagreement. Any chance for advancement?
Well, it depends on the bill. There was a very hopeful sign last week when the maternal health equity bill did get through in informal sessions. That means no roll calls. One member can object to any action going forward. But if there's unanimous agreement on things like maternal health, you can get big things done. The problem is on clean energy siting or hospital stability regulation, one member is going to object to something at some point. It's a very tricky business saying we're going to get these huge things accomplished. They're optimistic about their ability to do it, but they were also optimistic about their ability to pass things when they could have roll calls and didn't need everything to be unanimous. So we will believe it when we see it on the bigger bills.
Okay, obviously the item at the center of the radar screen right now is the sale of the 6 hospitals Steward Health is passing off to new owners.
Definitely.
What does it mean for legislatively for the state to take over St. Elizabeth's in Boston? And is it a sour atmosphere up there for action going forward?
I mean, obviously it was sour when things wrapped up between the House and Senate leaders. They put their squabbles above advancing legislation. We'll see whether that happens and there's any breakdowns around, especially the financing for not only St. Elizabeth's, but the other 5 Steward hospitals. With St. Elizabeth's, the state literally is taking it over, which we thought might happen someday, and turning it over to Boston Medical Center. For all the hospitals, we're going to need about, say, $250 million to keep the doors open, stabilize them for the new buyers. I suspect there will be other regulatory changes. That is where things do get tricky, and we'll see. What about the Neshoba legislators, the people from that area, Neshoba Valley Healthcare Center, or Kearney? Are they not at all going to object to this legislation for the other hospitals going forward? It's that kind of thing that makes it difficult in informal sessions. And the governor is very clear. Those other 2 hospitals aren't staying open. She can't come out and say this politically, but it's not financially feasible. That's why there's no buyers. And the state isn't going to suddenly turn them into state-run hospitals. It would be bad for her to come out and say that so plainly, but that's the reality.
Well, Craig, let's jump onto the politics of that for a minute. Governor Healey's national profile, it's rising in the Democratic circles. What does the switch to Kamala Harris mean for Governor Healey?
Well, it's interesting, Matt. I think that, our leaders, both national and state in Massachusetts, have had a long and close relationship with Joe Biden. He's from an industrial, unionized state, East Coast. He's a lot like us in that regard. Kamala Harris is different. And, the senators know her. Our U.S. senators, but not our state leaders, and politics is about relationships. So everything has to kind of start over. Federal funding, attention, visits, this sort of thing, that does go with relationships. And of course, that all assumes, by the way, she's got to win her election first before any of this matters. But it's definitely a new era.